Hey there, welcome to therealtimjones.com. I'm Tim Jones, and today we're going to talk about an issue that comes up for a lot of people in the spring. We are in the middle of spring right now. It is March, and a lot of people are starting to think about summer and some of the issues that they need to take care of from over the winter, like sprinkler systems and sprinkler heads. So today we're going to replace a sprinkler head. This is one where the homeowner had a lawn service run over the sprinkler head back at the end of last summer, so it really wasn't a concern, something to fix right then. But now with summer coming up, they're going to want to use their irrigation system again, so we are going to go ahead and replace this sprinkler head. It's a pretty simple job, not much to it, at least it should be that way. We'll see. All projects are an adventure, so we'll see what we have when we dig down underneath the top of the sprinkler head. But today we're just going to replace it, and then you will have to adjust it to make sure that it's spraying in the pattern that you want. And we'll go through all these steps in this video. So come along, let's get going on the project. Okay, here we have the old sprinkler head. You can actually see that it's a little bit at an angle, so it's been run over more than once. And if you look real close, you can see that the top was sheared off by a lawnmower blade. For this project, you shouldn't need a whole lot of tools. Basically just a trowel to dig around the old sprinkler head and some silicone tape. You can see with the new one, and this is the way the old one is too, it's a threaded connection, so it should just thread down on there with your hands. Okay, so we've got the hole dug here, and you can see that it actually snapped off the top part of that pipe. You can see it stuck inside the bottom of the old sprinkler head. So like I said, you always have an adventure with these projects. So this may not be as simple as I expected. Hey, we just left the Home Depot, as you can probably see behind me. We had to make a quick trip there because our new sprinkler head doesn't match with the threaded nipple down inside the ground. You can see it just slips in and out. It's supposed to be threaded. And so we had to get a reduction bushing, or a flush bushing as this one's called. It reduces it from 3/4 inch threaded on one side to 1/2 inch on the other. So now, you take this out real quick. Drop my nipple. You can see the nipple now fits in the bottom part of this bushing. And now the top part is wide enough to thread into the bottom of your new sprinkler head. This is just a common type of issue you run into, part of the adventure of home improvement projects. Before we thread this nipple onto your flush bushing and your new sprinkler head, we need to wrap silicone tape with the threads just a couple times around. This will prevent any leaks from occurring at these junctures. Now, all you do is thread that in there with your hand. Because of that silicone tape, that Teflon tape, you shouldn't need to do too much tightening, but you might want to just, it's got a nut attachment here on the bottom of the bushing. You might just want to tighten it up a little bit with a crescent wrench. And there you go. Now we're ready to flush that pipe and install our new sprinkler head down in there. One thing we do need to do before we reinstall our new sprinkler head is to turn the sprinkler system on just long enough to flush all that dirt out of that pipe. We don't want that dirt coming up into your new sprinkler head and clogging it all up. Alright, so you can see a little water down there at the bottom of the hole, but now we have a nice clean pipe with no debris in it for us to go ahead and install our new sprinkler head. Okay, so now we have our new sprinkler head installed. We still need to fill in the hole, and then once we have that all done, we'll need to take this adjustment key in here and here and adjust the spray from the new sprinkler head. You can see too that it's also much more level with the ground now, so hopefully the yard maintenance crew won't run over it with the lawnmower again. And we're also going to put this safety ring around it. These are very inexpensive at a hardware store. Anywhere you have a sprinkler head, you should put one of these in to protect your sprinkler heads from damage. Okay, so there's our new sprinkler head all installed. Now it's time to go turn the system on and adjust the sprinkler head flow and spread.